About 1 in 10 U.S. residents live below the poverty line. This number doubles inside Dallas's city limits to almost 20%. One neighborhood in particular, Oak Cliff, suffers an even greater level of poverty than the rest of the city. Here it is common to see families struggling to survive on a fraction of what the government defines as poverty. Meet attorney Kip Petroff. He spent years volunteering at One South Dallas community in particular.
I felt it was time to start giving back to the community. After 25 years of a busy law practice and feeling like things had gone well, I felt like it was time to give back. For 5 years now, I've been involved with the Elvis in Disguise program, which we've used to benefit a specific family each year and the community as a whole to some extent. But I felt like it was time to do something much more lasting, something that would not just be a Christmas time event for a limited number of families. I wanted something more. It seemed like the people there, they didn't have any hope. It seemed like they felt they were already at a dead end. They seemed like this was it. They were going to stay there, and it just seemed like a lot of people didn't have any hope.
Petroff's New Hope Foundation has a simple mission: to help those in need who have already shown an effort and desire to help themselves. But how does a new foundation get its foot in the door? After all, there are so many needy people. Where should he start? Reverend Johnny Flowers was in charge of meeting the needs of Wynwood's 1,500 residents for many years. The two hit it off instantly.
He said, well, give me your wish list, Johnny. And I said, well, I really would like a gazebo. And he said, then he said, a gazebo, Johnny? I want you to think larger than a gazebo.
Before long, the two were laying out plans for an educational facility that would help break the devastating cycle of poverty.
This is an impoverished area where there's a shortage of resources. There's a shortage, and when you run across residents or families in that community, a lot of them are going without because it's not a resource to go to. It's not enough resources in the community.
Poverty affects everyone in a community, everyone in the entire city. Lack of opportunity, lack of hope. It's easy to see how the vicious cycle of generational poverty prevents these families from being able to see beyond their all too familiar surroundings. It isn't their problem. It's our problem. What can you do to help? Provide a table or a computer or an entire room. Any level of giving brings New Hope Foundation that much closer to their goal, and a family that much closer to pride and independence.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you